back to another edition of Mail Call. Here we have a package from Amazon as always, and this is really big. I'm not even sure why. There's not a lot in here, and it doesn't fit in frame, so I don't exactly know how to do this or how I'm going to do this. But I do want it to be in this new arena setup, which I'll get to soon. So let's try. There we go. Alright. Here we are. Alright, that was easy. And there we go. Boom. So obviously you can already tell there's one thing in there. Let's get this bubble out of here. So the first item, let's get this out, is the let's actually take this whole box out so we can get a good look at this thing. This is the Battle Pack Cesaro and Tyson Kidd, which I actually found yesterday for the first time, which is funny, but I got this on Amazon for retail price, so I didn't want to pick it up. And this is pretty cool. I don't know exactly if I'm going to be doing swaps to these. I'm not really sure, but let's get our other item as well. Oh god, don't fall. And our other item is the Elite 40 Tyson Kidd. I traded my other one to Brown Ink. I actually wanted it, I missed the figure, so I'm looking forward to having it again. I've wanted it for a little while. I don't know if it looks like this one has the same basic head scan. If that's the case, I'm probably going to swap them because this one sits way too low on the neck. But I'm not sure. But I also want to show you guys a couple of different things like my new setup, also a couple different pickups. So I think we're going to get into that right now. Alright, so here we have an update on my setup. So as you guys know, surprisingly, unless you stay tuned to my Instagram, my last video was a pig fed video. It was the first ever edition of Wrestling Figure Spot Fest, which has been received really awesomely, so thank you guys for that. It seems like most of you want to see more, so that's exactly what I'm going to be doing. I'll be making more, and you might have noticed that parts of it, my cell wasn't fully up. And that was just because I just untabbed this piece right here. I got some accessories, but I untabbed this piece right here, and I brought this wall out. So it's kind of like an entranceway. Like if they were to come out, if we can push that out, sort of looks like an entranceway, but not really. And I have some spots that I'm going to be doing like up there with the cell and whatnot. So this is basically what the setup is, and I also put the WrestleMania 19 skirt, the one-sided one, on this side of my ring, and also gave it some black ropes to make it tighter. And it looks a lot better. I like the design more. I think I'm going to put the other WrestleMania ones. Let's see. I think I have some here that I can just pull out. These aren't all of them. These are only a couple. But we have some designs here. I'm not really good with the symbols, so, you know, don't hate on me for that. So we have one here. We've got 18 there. I think we have the original WrestleMania skirt. And then we have, what is this, like 6 or 7? I'm not sure. But yeah. And I might just put those on like different sides, but it wouldn't really match, but it's not that big of a deal. I'm not really sure yet. But I think I am going to keep this one up front. I think it looks awesome with the black ropes. And now I will show you, I guess, some new pickups. As you know, we just got the Elite 40 Tyson Kidd, and I'm happy to have this back. The one thing I just really don't like about this figure is the legs. They're pretty weird. They don't move forward. They like move back. It's this weird thing. It's these leg joints that they use. It's kind of like the Punk ones where it feels like they're gonna break and they really don't move that far up. I'm afraid they're gonna snap if I even mess with them. So that's really the one big flaw, and it's pretty noticeable as well. But other than that, the deco on this one looks a lot better than the one I had on my previous one. I might swap the head scan because this one just sits maybe a little bit too low on the neck, but this one doesn't look too bad. So I guess now I can show you the battle pack. Same thing with the Elite 40. Really do like this battle pack. This Tyson Kidd's perfect. I love the designs and everything. Wish we would get an Elite of this. Love this attire a lot. Head scan doesn't sit as low, which is awesome. And Cesaro also pretty cool. I don't really like how the head scan, like, it has the molding for the hair, but it's not painted. That looks a little bit weird. You can see, like, I don't know. It's kind of noticeable now. But the beard and whatever, it's painted differently than the eyebrows, which is also kind of weird. I'm thinking about swapping the arms with some black wrist tape or something to make it stand out a little bit more. These arms seem a little bit too skinny. And I like the yellow design as well. And also cool that we have the white boots instead of the black ones that we always got, which is awesome. I might swap the knee pads as well, but this Cesaro's pretty cool. So is this Tyson Kidd. I know I'm definitely going to be able to use Tyson Kidd on the next Spot Fest video. I don't know about Cesaro. We'll see. Maybe we'll have some tag team moves. We've also got another battle pack that I actually didn't think I was going to get, and that's the Primetime Players. Yesterday I went toy hunting. I found Demolition Man, as well as the Ben Reilly Spider-Man Marvel Legends. The Ben Reilly Spider-Man broke, and Demolition Man had some really bad arm joints, so I returned them, and one of the things I replaced them with was this battle pack since it was on the shelves, and yeah, I had to replace it, so I got these guys, and I actually really do like these. Titus is okay. His head scan looks really funny. He's got a really funny expression on his face, which, you know, whatever. It's funny looking. And as for Darren is actually really good, like a lot better than I thought. This head scan is really awesome. I love the hair. I just think it looks exactly like him, which is pretty cool. And I don't know if this is a new torso or not. It kind of looks like a Kofi Kingston, but I'm not sure. The design is awesome. I love the cash that they have on both their tights. That's pretty cool. Wish they would have came with tag titles, however. And I was really scared at first that these knee pads were going to be like the hard rubber. But thankfully they used a softer one so he can bend his knees, which is awesome. Darren Young, pretty cool. Glad I got that battle pack. The second item that I replaced those broken Marvel Legends with is this Hunter Hearst Helmsley, which I didn't plan on getting. And, you know, it's an okay figure. It's pretty cool. It's got a simple deco and whatnot. I really love, let me get it, I really love his cloth accessory. That's awesome that they included that and it wasn't rubber. That's awesome. I am pretty sure that this is going to be used to make a Baron Corbin eventually, but I'm not 100% sure yet. But yeah, like I said, pretty cool head scan. You know, it's just not a figure that I was really, like, desiring that much. Finally, and probably the weirdest and most unexpected pickup I've had in so long going to retail, it's the Great Khali from that Global series. What is it, Basic 40? For some reason, that series has been popping up a lot for people, and I found this guy on the shelf, and I've only seen him, I think, one other time, and I don't even think I've had this version of Khali. I'm not even sure, and this is pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie, it is Khali, so obviously you probably aren't gonna see him doing any spots on Wrestling Figure Spot Fest, but still, you know, it's cool. It's definitely a unique figure that stands out and everything, and I don't want to keep saying it's cool, but that's what I do all the time. I want to thank you guys for watching this edition of Mail Call. I know it's nowhere nearly as long as some of the other ones have been, but I'm just trying to work on Wrestling Figure Spot Fest at the moment, which is going pretty well. I do have another one coming out pretty soon, so thank you guys for watching, and as always, stay tuned to the next one. Oh look, they're almost holding hands.